Oh, thank God, that dirty piece of tow rag.
point because my flippin' sound was off again. Oh, but the blanca! Done it again. Hearing aid battery. What hearing aid batteries? I got no one's. I need to wait some notifying me. I ain't even got my. I've got my phone there. Oh, dear. That was my fault this time because well, it's probably my fault before. But I actually unplugged. I turned it off on there, little button on there, because I do it on the intro. I've got to turn it back on again. Oh dear. Oh, you hear me breathing? You say, hear me breathing while I did a little intro. Maybe the intro's not such a good idea after all. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm back. So who have we got here? Oh yeah, so those sound markers. Okay, the mic is out. Yeah, I know, and a flipping idiot that I am. That's another video I'm going to have to trim, isn't it? Anyway, I'm probably going to delete the live ones anyway, to be honest. So, anyway, no sound. Yeah, we've got sound now. I hope you can hear me now. Please confirm. Please confirm. Okay, is there sound? Is there sound? Note to self, put sound on. Yes, okay. Ali, there we are. Yes, now we can hear me. What a flipping idiot. Well, you saw my little clip a minute ago, didn't you? The running man. It seemed to be quite relevant, it does. Yeah, the running man, that is. I feel like a flippin' idiot, I do. Let's do it again. There you are. Look, there's a running man. All right. I'll just read out the first little bit, in case you weren't watching. There's just... Anyway, so I just want to see who's there again. I've already said that once, but I'll do it again. Yeah. Oh, Craig, I've got to give up. I just want to give up and be done with it, I suppose. I'm useless. I'm flipping useless at this lark. I really am. Hello, Vincent. Hello, Gingers. Oh, I've said this already, I have, yeah. I never people that know it's kind of, it's jumped past now. So I know Reagan, so I saw Reagan a minute ago. And Lefty Boat, I hope you're well. And Doc Davies, oh yeah, 91 Leeds. And Alistair, I'm care. Hello there. Oh, it's me as well, all shorts. Yeah, I said something too. Yeah, to myself. Actually to you, because I was running a bit late and then I didn't turn the microphone on. Oh! Oh! I need a co-host. That's what I need. I need a co-host so we can laugh at people who are dying, like on GB News or something. Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? No. Evil buggers. Oh, don't. And a Mad Monk. Good evening, peeps. There's a Mad Monk. 91 Leeds. Scrolling down. I am 91 Leeds. Okay, Vincent Brennan. Mad Monk 33. P. Dallas, hello there. I hope you're well. Ben Riddings. Good evening. Okay. Probably get to bits myself. There's no sound. There's sound again. Oh, yeah, Casper, hello there. And Doc Davies. Oh, well, a genie bottle. Hello there. And Seven Fox, no sound, sir. God. See, I was looking at that, and I wasn't looking at that, and oh, crikey, I wasn't looking at that. You all telling me, oh, there's no sound. Crikey. What a plonker. You know what I'm going to have to do? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say my highs right at the beginning, because then I'll notice quicker, won't I? That's what I'll do from now on. It will be straight into, hello, everybody. Oh, you're all very well. Oh, let's see who's here. Maybe. That might make more sense, because then I'll know if I ain't got my flippin' sound on earlier. And hello, Rebecca McDougal. Yes, I know there was no sound, but I got sound now, yeah. I hope it's all right. As right as it can be with my flippin' voice. I was thinking about having an operation, get my vocal cords sorted out, you know. Yeah, I'm a bit worried I might end up looking like, I don't know, Tom Cruise. Somebody has plastic surgery. And who's that having tea? Stockgo, Waterman, God, geezer. Oh, crikey. You know, X Factor bloke. In with the big Merc. It looks like too much Botox or something going on. Oh dear. Joe Genie. How gone deaf? Turn on the mic. Scroll down. And Reagan. Don't forget to hit the like button, even though he's left the mic off. Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking, isn't it? Hello, Thomas. Hello there. No sound. Okay. Oh, Reagan, cheers, buddy. Yeah, no sound. Oh, crikey. You know what I need to do? I need to put the notifications in for the stream elements. I haven't done that yet because I was using their machine before, wasn't I? I didn't add that into this one yet. It's a bit complicated to do, for my tiny little brain. Hello, Anne's Vestavon. Anyway, he says it's more fun. Yeah, they're all silent. It's like a silent movie. Yeah, you're like a flicker book, and actually be like turning their handles. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello, Top Smoke. Oh, circles and music goes. Sound says Lefty Power Sound. Oh, that's what. That's what I'm going to do in food. I don't know what. How do I get super chats? I just turn the sound off. That's what I should have done last night. Hello, Thomas. Boom, 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 boom. Going down. Hello, Steve. Steve Lovick. I can't hear anything, which is not a ruined experience, but sort yourself out. He's turned the mic off again because it's cool. I know, I did. Yeah, I did. I pressed the little flipping button. And the reason I did that is because the intro, you see. My dogs would bark and make no noise, and you get my breathing. That's a bit weird. You see, it's creepy. Don't want that, do you? Well, all the intro bits going on. It's a bit odd, isn't it? You don't want that, do you? Well, you might prefer that than having no sound at all. But there again, you might be quite glad that there's more of a silent movie. Oh, the video actually did play some music, but the mic is dead. Yeah, there is a bit of music over it. I've probably got demonetised now already. Who's Zebediah Thomas? Hola! Kool-Aid, scrolling down. Can't hear anything, says Reagan, oh crikey. Can't hear my dulcet tones. So I scroll, oh, there's... oh, crikey, I've got it. Cthulhu? Is that right? Cthulhu? Ooh. Hello, buddy, hope you're well. David! I've done it already. I can't remember if I've done it already because I've already said all this once. You know it, don't you? Yeah, in silence. I could hear it. Just you couldn't. Hi, Tories, don't get tased. Never kiss Tory. No. Scroll down in the chat. I know. I'm just going through everybody's hair, you see. I don't miss anybody. And Top Smoke would be brilliant at fishing. How quiet he is. Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean. Who's Zebediah Thomas says my mother was a nurse and a bit nuts, but not as bad as her. Oh, bags of bones carted into night shift fares are barely still alive after an RTA, a vehicle, oh crikey, vehicle smash at 3 a.m. in the morning. Crikey, ooh, frightening. Hope you're all right. Was it? It's recent or what? Oh, blimey. Ben Shaw, hello there, hello everybody. Right, okay, we've got sound. So there's a poor start again. Crikey. I thought I had all my ducks in a row. I did, but I didn't, did I? Hello, Tom Biddy. What's my favourite swear word? I can't say it. I'll tell you a French one. Merde. Putain! Oh, you know, that one might do. Okay. Riddle me this. What's the German word for no? 9. And the number of minutes, all shorts, was on silent. 9. I'm sod. You're all mean to me. Oh, I don't like it. Anyway, should I get on with what I'm supposed to be getting on with? I suppose I should, really. Still got 40 people now, I suppose that's a start. That's a start. I probably had 50 at one point, but they all ran away because it was silent. Oh dear. My mother was just an evil cow. I have to admit, I had a lovely mother, I did. My dad was a bit of an ass, but my mum was a lovely woman. She was. Simple soul, but she was kind. She was a kind mother. Embarrassing. I was in my teens. She'd come up, my friends would be around and she'd kiss my head. Mum! Like that. I was about 16, 17 years old. She'd kiss the top of my head. My mates there. How embarrassing is that? Oh, crikey, you can imagine that, can't you? Oh, dear. Oh, well, never mind. These things, eh? At least she was, and she was a very, very nice person. Only mistake in life she made was marrying my father. Oh, swap all messages inside the top chat inside of top chat. Increase. Swap all messages inside of top chat. In case you miss anything. Well, what we're on at the moment? Okay, gone on top chat, and on live chat. There you go. That's better, isn't it? Ah, silly on me. Right, okay, done that. Genie ball, swear word, Brexit. Ugh, Tory. My family has a mutual disrespect, says Duke Vengeance. I've been doing a bit of videos about that. I've been giving a bit of thought recently about families and what have you that are struggling because of Brexit and because it's still a bit of a, it's still a massive, well, many families, it's still not talking. It's they ain't got over it, you know. It became a very personal thing, and it is a personal thing. And the thing about Brexit, you see, is such people, they were lied to, and I know I mentioned this before, but they were lied to. But the only reason why they're coming out of the woodwork at the moment is because it's affecting them personally. If it was just affecting everybody else, they wouldn't care, would they? You know? Oh my giddy aunt, I got dirty glasses, I can't see. Oh dear. But cloudy it is on one eye. Yeah, that's better. Okay. 1977, Marcus, that was, my nurse mother crawled into about, in at 10 a.m, while after when the night shift ended, they couldn't save any of them 4 lads. Oh, crikey. They were all bashed head on. Oh, crikey, that's frightening. Oh, crikey. I've had 1 or 2 little car accidents. One of them was in a Morris Minor car, and I hit a post. I aquaplaned on a paddle. I was doing about 31 hours. I wasn't going quick, but it's aquaplaned on this paddle, and it just rolled and rolled and rolled. It did. Crikey, I felt like a cocktail. I tell you, just all shook up. I was, yeah. And the RAC bloke, he was just passing by, and he put the cones out to make the car safe. The car was pretty much written off. It was bent round a post, and he took me to his home, and his wife gave me strawberries. I was really shook up. He just started feeding me strawberries ice cream. It was a bit weird. That wasn't even my car, that was my sister's car as well. I rebuilt it for her, but crikey. Obviously, she wasn't very happy. Yeah. It was an accident, but still, crikey, it was not good. The thing about old classics like that, you can't really replace them very easily. Brexit's latest thing is that Germany and the Netherlands are in recession and Britain is not. Yeah, I know. And they're saying that Germany is now the sick man of Europe. What a load of rubbish. Their inflation's come down. It's lower than the UK's inflation. It's the same old rubbish, isn't it? It's like, oh crikey, oh my giddy aunt, it's like this, isn't it? What that? I do apologise for torturing you with an Express article. If you can call it an article. It's a thing. Whatever you like to call it, it's a thing. Yeah, ex-border force boss accused the EU of fueling the migrant crisis. Does it format? Oh, sort of. No, I do not want to receive. No, close that. I don't want anything from you. Yes, ex-border force accuses the EU of fueling the migrant crisis as a Brexit punishment. When I saw that, I was on the 19th thing that was yesterday. I thought, oh my god, whatever next? So I put a tweet up and I was basically blaming them. I was blaming Prince William for the Lionesses not winning. Yeah. And I said, I bet that won't be on the front cover of the Express. Print that a bit ago. And so former British Borders Chief Tony Smith has suggested that the EU leaders are prolonging the small boats crisis as a form of punishment. Yeah, flipping having a joke. Oh, I laugh. Sulking. This is the wording of it. The guy who wrote it, he's a right scrawny little geezer. He's the if there was anyone to bully, that'd be him. That kind of geezer. Anyway, although I wasn't into bullying, I was the one getting bullied. To be fair, oh no, I can't do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't format. Anyway, so Tony Smith said that the refusal to discuss the deal to take back those who crossed the channel illegally smacked of punishment for voting to leave the European Union. Oh, come on, give me a break. Why would they take them? That's no longer their responsibility. France has already taken double. You know? God, what's Germany taking now? That's, is it only 2 million now? Turkey's like 3.5 million. The UK's right at the bottom of the list. Wish I had it up in there. I could have showed you. He also blasted their hypocrisy in this is ridiculous. Hypocrisy in blocking efforts to strike a deal which could save lives, stop organised crime, and ease the asylum crisis, costing taxpayers $6 million a day. Says Mr. Smith. It's bollocks. They don't give a damn about the people. They don't give a damn about the human trafficking or anything. They don't care about that. They're just trying to justify the fact they just don't want anyone coming. That's all they're doing. I don't give a damn about these people. You know? The same people who say about all this, you know, all crikey, and so people died last weekend, how terrible it is, which it is. You know, and you know, they're the same people, push them back. Like that James Whale geezer saying that, what was he saying? That he was saying, if it was a land border, we'd have a military on the land border. They won't be getting across. No, the land border. He said, but you know, in the channel, what have you? Just accepting any old thing. Why haven't we got our ships in the channel with our guns? It's pretty much suggesting murder. He was. And then you got that other geezer, other MP, haven't you? Who I'm doing James Wade. He's a presenter on Talk TV. But then you got to come in the name of the guy now. It's MP. It's suggesting that we should get the Chinooks. Stick all the migrants in these Chinooks and dump them on the beaches, on the French beaches, maybe, Normandy landings or something. I don't know. But you just dump them on there. It's a borderline act of war. Okay, it wouldn't be, but you know what I mean. It wouldn't go down too well, and they'd probably shut the borders to us. Well, to you, because I'm already here. But he said that the EU's refusal to discuss the new returns pact at the time, when desperate people were routinely drowning, has left him wondering if this is some sort of Brexit punishment. How weak-minded have you got to be to come up with that analysis? How stupid have you got to be? Where's the critical thinking in this, eh? None whatsoever. They're plonkers that they are. Anyway, what do you reckon? Oh, what's that? Did I see some what's-its? I think I saw some what's-its. Yeah, some gifts. Oh, cheers, Alistair. Okay. He gifted 5 All Shorts memberships. Oh, cool. Wonderful. Thank you, buddy. More the merrier. We like them. Now, my goal is, okay, I have got a plan, and I've got a goal. What I want to do, I want to make this channel so I don't have to have adverts on it. That's what I really, really want to do. So if I can fund it elsewhere, so I can pay my bills and what have you, such as things like this, also via the memberships, but also super chat, stuff like that. Because I hate the adverts in videos. They are the most annoying things. At the moment, they are the bulk of my revenue. I have costs, and just running the thing costs money, and let alone trying to keep your head above water as well. But I would love to be able to say, sod you, dude, and say, well, I ain't got to worry about it anymore. I think the videos would probably do better anyway if you didn't have adverts in, because I think adverts is always the point when people click off. What do you do? So I'd probably do better anyway. But at this stage, I just can't afford to do that, unfortunately. Anyway, where were we? Cheers, Alistair. Very kind, he is. I was very kind. Oh, Casper Norwood got himself a All Shorts membership. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. I'll be sending the tattooist. By the way, that's one of the benefits of being a member. I have tattooists stationed. Actually, not actually tattooists. They're branders. Yeah, they've got little brander nines, and they'll be coming over and giving you the All Shorts brand. So they won't hurt. What am I missing here? The thing about these flipping this, right? Because the format it is, you look, how am I supposed to see much of that? So I can scan up and down. If we had like a tall, narrow screen, maybe this screen there, I just turn it the other way up. This big old wide thing I got here. But so I can see them all. Oh, is it murd? Hello? Oh. What's the swear words? Oh, there. How naughty. Murd is like shit. It's like poo, be like caca. Marcus, change to all messages. To all messages on live chat. That is all messages. Just live chat. Please send that up to the BC. Scroll up, scroll down. I wonder if there's a better screen I can put that on for. It's not that easy for me to see it on here. I've hated James Whale since the 80s. He's vile scum. He is vile scum. He is such an awful man. I wonder if I can find that for you. That clip of James Whale. It's shocking. I don't know if I've already shown you or not. I might have done, but it is absolutely disgusting. James Whale. Oh, God. And then we're getting to the old fishing in Grimsby. Do I want to follow? No, I don't want to follow James Whale. Is this the one? This is it, isn't it?
The sun today was
That's it.
fantastic.
Okay, let's bring it up. There we go. I'll bring this up here. Okay, I don't know if you hear it.
I did. We've got to do a British Bill of Rights.
Yep.
Ooh.
Trevor Kavanagh's piece of Thought in the Sun today was fantastic.
I did.
We've got to do something about criminal gangs. We've got to do something about these illegal routes. But James Whale, the British people have had enough. And whatever the people say about all rhetoric, I don't want to see people die in the channel. I think it's disgusting, right? But we need to do something, and we need to do it quick.
Sadly, people die all over the world, and I can never. I'm sorry about it. It sounds terrible. Someone's got to say it. I don't know. These people that don't want their families or anything else, and quite frankly, if there are more people dying on the roads, I'd be worried about them. I am concerned that these people who are called migrants are nothing more than criminals. They are not migrants at all. They are paying enormous amounts of money to criminal gangs to criminally come to this country, and who knows what they're going to do. Most of them seem to be breaking the law, running rackets.
Has he got a scrotum on his neck?
If this was, I said this before, if this was a land border, we would have the military there stopping people breaking in. We have a moat around this country. We should be able to deal with this quite easily. We should have the Navy in the Channel. We should be pointing our weaponry at these people coming here illegally. This country can't cope. And this, whatever any of my friends here say, this is how the majority of people in this country feel.
What do you think of that one then? Lovely guy, isn't he? What do you reckon of him? He's a smasher, isn't he? Yeah, Mr. James Whale with that thing going on. I don't know what that's all about. I hope I don't look like that when I get older. I hope not. That'd be frightening. I'll get that on there. Oh, anyway, I'll do. Something's not quite right here. I've done something wrong here. Let's move to that. That's better. Right. So, what do you think of him? Who says things? But these are national TV pros. It's talk TV. Okay, they don't make no money. In fact, they lose them at 30 million a year. But still, this is like hate crimes, isn't it? And then we had that other clip I showed you before, where I also did a video about it as well, where Andrew Pearce and his co-host It's kind of, wasn't that inaccurate? But anyway, saying that, laughing when Just Up Orgies was saying about people dying and what have you, and they are just unbelievable people. Can't condone that sort of behaviour, really, can you? No, I can't. Just so it gets me over. How are you, mate? Unbelievably raining here in Southern California. Yeah, you had that storm come across, didn't you? But it dispersed a little bit now. It's not quite. It's still there, but not quite as bad. Coup de violence. I know. Yeah, John. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know it's all very well when people use ad blockers and that, but you see, when channels rely on the adverts, because there are costs. It's not, the gear that you need to get. You want decent stuff so people get a reasonable experience. Maybe if you turn the microphone on, it helps. But get a reasonable experience. And everything costs money, and it has to be funded from something. It's all very well says, you got to do it because of the fun of it. Yeah, there is that to it, and I do enjoy doing it. But you do need to be able to pay your bills as well, because I put a lot of time into it. A lot of time. This channel takes a huge amount of my life. And you get to a point where you have to say, do I stop? You don't... If you don't see it progressing, this channel isn't progressing. It's not getting that many subscribers. It has gone up a bit, actually, to be fair, since I started doing my morning videos. But I'm a bit worried that the style of the morning videos is going to be undermined by my other videos. Because they're chalk and cheese, really, in many ways. Totally, some of the bits, but the morning ones literally to me, talking to the camera and what have you, and about stuff, things that are on my mind. Spitballing it a little bit. I might have a few bullet points or something in my head, but basically spitballing it. But then when you chuck Brexit into the mix of that as well, I think to myself, well, I've seen people come on and go off again. One minute they're subscribing, the next minute they're not. So I think they're conflicting with each other. But anyway, that's another story. So yeah, it does take a lot of time, and I'm sure Reagan Elite can say that as well, because Reagan Elite's got a channel worth checking out. He's a good lad. And he's come on leaps and bounds, and he really has come out of his shell as well, and big time. I think he's done a world of good. And that's the other thing about this. I mentioned this, I was talking about this last night, actually. These channels do help people in a lot of ways. The YouTubers and stuff, they actually do it. It is not easy to start. It really isn't. It's difficult. Even if you're just talking to a camera and there's no one there, then you start doing live, you can really cock up, like not turn the microphone on. So you're putting yourself out there, aren't you? You're sticking your neck on the block to be ridiculed. You are. And I get it all the time. It's one of the reasons why I do keep an eye on the comments. And full well that's at some point somebody's got to say something to, I'm going to say something and think exactly what I really meant. And then you get slated, don't you? And the whole channel can literally go Pete-tong overnight, can't it? Won't make a lot of difference to this one, though. I think it's already there. It's already Pete-tong. Anyway, scroll down. Any mainstream media is biased. They're paid to, by the backers of those who advertise the next car you need to drive to the shops. Now, actually, do you know what? It's saying about paid. I was really annoyed the other night, and I've actually made a video. I don't think I'll make it go live because I think I'll upset people. But I was really flippin' annoyed the other night when I was watching Max's channel. Now, Max is a decent bloke. He will help anybody. He will. He might not be a cup of tea. He might watch something different. Well, that's up to you. That's fine. But when I saw that Labour flipping social, Graham Hughes' channel, backed up with different biases, very large subscriber base, on at the same time as Max's, that really got my goat. Because I feel in this game we need a certain amount of loyalty, and there's no reason why we have to actually be streaming at the same time. And I do try, it's up to make mistakes, but I do try not to stream over people. And that got me a bit, really. Because the way I see it is, they knew full well what they're doing. They do. They know it's prime time, basically, for YouTubers, the time that Max is on. And I thought we were better than that. And I find it antisocial, and they call themselves socialists. I'm sorry, but this is about capitalising. They were trying to capitalise on the environment, and by doing that, they were stepping on Max's stream. Now, as things stand at the moment, anyone doing this kind of YouTube video, I don't even know if this is with Max's, for instance, he gets a similar amount of views as he's had for a long time. They haven't really grown massively. He's got a huge, subscriber base of 155,000 or something now. That has grown, but his views haven't really reflected in that. And some would argue that the subscribers don't mean that much, but they do to a degree. They do. You'd expect it to grow. I think anyone doing this kind of channel has seen that so people can be disinterested in the topic, you see, over a period of time, and effectively it's become diluted. I've noticed it on this channel. And I just think it's mean. I don't consider that being socialist. No. I consider it being someone who's a capitalist. And I was very disappointed in Graham. I really was, I'll tell you that now. And I saw when I went on, there's lots of people who I would normally see on Max's channel. I saw on Labour Social. That's not, you know, if that's what you prefer to watch, that's not the problem. That's not the issue, is it? But if it was on another time, you'd still watch it. You see, why did that be on at the same time? Why couldn't it be on the Thursday? Hardly even happens on the Thursday. You know, one of the days that I'm on. You know, I'm small fry. I can go on any time. You know, doesn't make a lot of difference to me. I'm just ranting now. I apologise, but you know. I believe in morality, and I don't think there was any morality in that. I think it's selfish. There you go. I said it. I did actually make a video about it. A bit of a rant. I didn't even say whose names I was going Channel L and Channel L and Channel M and Channel B. But anyway, I've said names. So there you go. It pissed me off. Not the people watching it, obviously not, because you know, watch what you like. And besides, there's no channel police or so, you know, you can go anytime you like, but you know, you make a judgment, don't you? They know full well that Max is on. Max has had them on his channel. Max has supported them, both of them. You know, Phil didn't used to do live stuff, apart from when he was doing gaming and stuff. Okay, he looks like he's dead anyway, but there you go. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? No, now I know. I made a video. I didn't want. I have actually made a video about it because I was angry, and I do. I'm a bit reactive like that sort of stuff, and I was angry. It annoyed me because whether you love Max or not, there's no malice in Max as far as I can see. There are some people who had problems with him or been upset with him, or that they've gone loggerheads and what have you. But me personally, Max has always been kind. It's like the last time he collabed with me, was literally all the super chats came out. He sent it over to me. He didn't just send it over to me, he topped it up. Because I was struggling financially, I couldn't make ends meet. And he topped it up. So when I see this kind of thing going on, when people are literally treading on other people's toes, when somebody's got an established channel and you know full well that they are going to be live, and you do it anyway, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Sorry, I'm ranting again. Sorry. I can't help it. Oh, he swore for 9 minutes. Oh, dear. I don't know. I believe in loyalty, you see. I believe in honesty. And it's the one thing we're lacking in this world at the moment. Is loyalty, honesty, morality, civility. It's all lacking. Oh. And those on the left, those who profess to be socialists, and they behave like a Tory. No, I know Graham. I know him quite well. I've been stuck on an island with him for 6 weeks. I'll tell you now, he's not what he says he is. But there you go. I said it now. Sorry. I had to get off my chest at some point, I'll tell you. I was in the chat the other day. I mentioned it in the chat in Max's chat, so that, you know, annoyed me. Oh, anyway, where was I? After I'd said all that, I'd probably regret it now, won't I? Probably. Is Cubby Baby's dad? What? I'm listening. Hello, Reagan. How you doing, buddy? That's something I'd like to point out. Actually, I saw that Reagan was on Labour Social, but he was also Max as well. He was doubling up. So, how the hell do you split yourself in half? I don't know, Reagan. Oh, I think I do that sometimes, actually. I jump between the two. I listen to live stuff. Use an ad blocker. It works for most. Yeah, Vince. The only things like I said, what you do is when you use an ad blocker, no one gets anything. You know. I would say though is that YouTube are getting hot. They're getting really hot on that, just like they are with the what do you call it now? Copyright stuff. I mean, they're getting really hot on that. They're catching me out left, right, and centre. You know, just like sort of thing. Even if I put like notes in or talking over it or stuff like that, or talking about it, I'm just getting demonetized on it, or literally deleted video. You know, where they removed the video, which they did yesterday. So please send that up to BC. What's BC? Yeah, people use that. I know people use ad blockers, but We still need to be able to. That's what I'm saying about the memberships and stuff like that. I like the memberships, and I've got some ideas on sort of like pursuing with that. A lot of material on the channel. I'm going to be moving over into the members, so they'll be up online for a period of time, and then I'll move them over into memberships. So it'll be like a quite a large catalogue. If I manage to get through, there'll be about 4,000 videos in there eventually, because that's what I've got literally sitting there. I've made just under 5,000 videos on this channel. Most of them aren't live now. Most of them have been hidden though, just private because of strikes. I don't know which ones I'll get a strike on, and which ones I don't. You see, because it's my old style of video, and that was a bit risky. Oh, glorious cup of tea! Oh, suspend my indignant rage. Oh, don't you do that? Oh dear. Expect that they lie about what they want to do with refugees. If they told the truth, they'd say that they going to dump them in the sea with rocks tied around their ankles. I'd rather know if that is what their intention was. I'd rather them be honest. At least we can deal with it instead of all this fluffing around the edges. Oh dear. Right, where are we? About the cohorse. Andrew Pierce. Oh my Gideon. I don't even know what that woman's name is. I don't follow this sort of thing. I just get like feed in my feed and what have you occasionally. Ad blocks don't work with YouTube. It's getting that way. They keep updating it, so maybe it don't work on your mobile devices very well at all. People here in California are fairly adept at preparing for fire and flooding, and truly have to be prepared. I know, it's scary. It's crikey. The wildfires in Canada at the moment are frightening. They're getting worse, obviously, because of the weather, what have you. Any mainstream media is biased. They're paid to. Yep, I've done that already, haven't I? Scroll down. I don't use ad blockers as I have YouTube Premium account. That's the other option. The thing is, with YouTube Premium, it does support the creators as well. Oh, you said that there. Yeah. Anyone on members, you get a little tiny bit of it as well on the members. So you do get some support. Hello, Abnormal Abner. I hope you're well, my friend. I use SmartTube. No ads, and no way for YouTube to know that they are not being seen. Is it like a browser thing as well? Because you got obviously the little add-on things, don't you? Like I don't call that ABP or something, Ad Blocker Pro or something. Good to hear. You're getting better. Yes, good. I'm forced to watch ads unless if I'm forced to watch ads unless I allow them, I will stop viewing the media. That is the problem. That's why I want to build up the memberships. I want to get rid of the ads. I don't have any ads in my video. I know some channels are really making quite a lot of money, and they're just filling them with adverts. Mid-roll ads are the worst. Absolutely the worst. It's bad enough at the beginning of the video, but when you get stuck, you're busy listening to something, aren't you? And you're getting into it, and all of a sudden, flip an ad, and always louder than what the blooming video is. I hate that. Absolutely hate it. Maybe I should remove it. Well, can I afford to? But maybe I should remove ads because the channel might grow a bit quicker. Maybe. So sorry, was watch Clive for a minute. Oh no, don't do it. Get a woofler. Do you have a 3D printer? No, I want one though. Although I'd probably get a CNC machine first. So I was going to do that. Oh, you talking about that guy who makes stuff, don't you, or something? You did mention it before, Big Clive. We're all pagans here. Get me off! The world's on fire. It is. Anyway. All right. Have I missed anything on here? Have I missed anything? Do with the melt off polar caps. That is. Well, with polar caps and the salinity of the sea and that as well, and El Nido and what have you, we're all going to be feeling that. We already are. What's that at the moment? What's my temperature at the moment? Where is it? Oh God, it's gone up. It's supposed to be going down. It's gone up 0.1 of a degree. There you go. It's 28.9 in here. 72% moisture. Very humid. Tansky. Are you talking about Super Tansky? Is my long lost daughter. I forgot I spawned in Essex area way, but I don't think so. Oh dear. A bit on what? Sorry, I heard about it. Cootaloo. My name is Valium, and I like to put people to sleep or be horrified with my bad hairstyle. Well, like mine, you know. Just clip the bugger off so you can wash the dust off. Always like to label social, but they don't like to hear certain truths about particular people, and they're quite quick to cancel. Yeah. Because they're opinionated and arrogant. Sorry. I'm not impressed. I really aren't. People, you should do things like that. Someone who's new to YouTube, even though I've had a channel for about 10 years, laugh out loud, does the majority of revenue come from views or subscribers? Don't get no view. Suggested videos. I don't mind even showing you. Right, let's see if I can find. I'll see if I can show you. If it's possible. Give you a little idea. Tell me a second. Oh, I can't slow. What's that so slow for? So I need to go off there, you. Views. You can do it by content. What video's done quite well? Most of them do terrible, but what video's done quite well? Oh, that one has. My son and partner secretly voted Brexit. Let's go into the analytics of that one. Let's bring it back over here. If I come down, normally it shows you down here. There we go. Here we go. I gladly show you. I'm not proud. I'm not proud or secret or whatever. I don't know. As you see on there, right? YouTube recommendations. So on basically everything on the home page is where you get most of the views. 90%. Notifications, right? 1.5%. But where the notifications help your recommendations is that the notifications will be the first foods that get noticed. So the more people that click on it early on, it will increase your the amount of time, the amount of impressions that YouTube gives out. The more times they get clicked on, YouTube will supply that to more people yet again. But as you can see, it's YouTube recommendations. That is. What's that? I'll go on that. Subscriptions feed, 1.9%. So it's tiny. So subscribers don't, regarding your views, make very little difference. It's people who are active subscribers. Well, you guys and girls, people come back. And YouTube search is tiny as well. But that, for me, that would be. It'd be tiny because most of my content is not really searchable. It's here and now. Now, if for instance I could use something called AMP, which is as a way of a lot of the news websites and stuff, they use that to collate the for the traffic sources and search data. So SEO, that's SEO, search engine optimization. They use a thing called AMP, but I don't think you can really do that with YouTube. So there you go. Look, so there you go. So what's up next? 5.4. YouTube homepage 84. So it's YouTube homepage 85% of the 90. So that's where most of it is. So there you go. Just how it is, you see. So one of the best things you can do is make sure you get clicked on. So if I improve my cards and stuff like that, which I don't put a huge amount of effort into the cards because I don't actually I can't see much difference in them. There should be, but there isn't. I think titles are the most important thing, and I'm useless at titles. And I don't like clickbait. I don't like clickbait, like pow, biff, wallop. And I know David Blaze's here, but he uses a bit of clickbait, and he gets a tremendous amount of views for a small channel. He really does. Fair dues to him. I don't like clickbait. I just find it a little bit. I feel that you're cheating, or that you're lying. Anyway. I've only uploaded a couple of short test videos in the last few months. I figured it was about time to dip my toe in the waters. The only thing is, Ben, you have to obviously got to be regular. Not like that. No. No, not that kind of regular. You've got to be regular in the sense that you need to put those videos up on a regular basis. If you're going to do one a week, you just do one a week. If you're going to do 2 a week, do 2 a week. But try and keep them in the same sort of time. So the algorithm knows what's going on. And also the people who start following know what they're going on. Don't do what I do. There's been days I've pumped masses of videos, and some days I haven't. It's just a case of I'm going with the flow, whatever's available, you see. And that's probably my failure. That's probably what it's probably why the channel's useless. So just how it is. I've been doing this 3 years now, so I should have been able to build something up by now. So clearly it's not going to go anywhere, unless I work out exactly what the problem is. The left and petty squabbles. Wow, I have. Who has an army buddy? What? Oh, lives in upstate New York. Was telling me about the crazy. It's very ridiculous. Oh, crikey, 10 degrees C. Then actually next week our night's supposed to go down to 9 degrees at night. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Cheers, Reagan, for that. Hats are great. Every man over 45 should wear them. It should be law. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, the context and see there, buddy. Hope you well. Oh, you just got here. Good evening, everybody. Good evening to you as well, my friend. My channel got 28,282 views in the last 28 days because they put all my videos on their homepage a few weeks. Oh, I got you. 28,000 views. Right, so if I go into the overall, let's have a look. Now I used to get 1 million views a month. When I first started this channel, within 6 months, I was getting 1 million views a month. And now, 240, a quarter. And I was getting around 900 to 1,000 subscribers a month. And I get 308. In fact, they went down to 100 at one point. So it is, they keep pulling the rug out from underneath you. That's what they do. They keep things change, they're changing the algorithm. They're always doing updates, and things change. They say they don't. They say, "Oh, we just make sure, you got to produce really good content." And I would say my content's better now than it used to be. I really would. But it's one of the things, you see. No, but the thing that I am very happy about. Now, anyone who monetizes a channel will know that they have to have 4,000 watch time hours. Now, I get a lot of watch time on this channel. Not many views, but I get a lot of watch time because of the length of my videos. Oh, there we go. Questions, click-through rate. Can't find it now. Views. Where'd that go? Audience. Scroll. I think I might just minimise that. I should probably minimise that at the same time. That might be a better idea, actually. See more. All right. I want to get into my article in a minute, so I will do that. All right. So, current performance, watch time hours. Where have my watch time hours gone? Content, impressions, view time. This has changed overall. Oh, watch time hours. That's gone up again. That's gone up a bit. Scroll that down to the bottom. Alright, so that's 240 views low, but more watch time hours are. Oh my god, my camera's gone frozy again. Oh my god, yeah, let's just sort that out. Something's gone. I'd like to change the deactivate, activate, go back in. There we are. I have to change USB on that, I think. So my watch time, I get 19,000 watch time hours a month, and you only need 4,000 to get monetized a year, or rolling, concurring. So I'm quite pleased about that. That has gone up a lot. But some of that will be the lives as well, doing the live streaming. So anyway, I'm rumbling on. Anyway, I'll chuck this into an document, a Google Doc document, because the site I was using was well, actually it was Bloomberg. And I've timed out on me, so I get so many per month, so it's anyway timed out. So I can use it. Anyway, there it is. Let's sort that out. Not that one. Okay, that one. And let's bring it over. Oh my God, what's happened to that? Scroll that over. Let's just. Oh my giddy arts. I'll bring it over. I just want to make sure it's not quite so wide. There we go. Doing that. There you go. So, how Brexit failed England's premier fishing town. Oh, okay. I'll bring me onto a video clip in a minute as well with Mike Goldsworthy. If you know Mike Goldsworthy, avid Remainer that he was, campaigner. And Grimsby is blaming the EU for decades of decline. Grimsby! They were Grimsby! And they voted overwhelmingly to leave. They say it hasn't helped. And may have made matters worse. Brexit, you see. So all these flipping leavers and what have you, they're all whinging and they're whining about their Brexit. They really are not happy. Yeah, right, got my water lit. And I just spilt it all down myself. Right, so in Grimsby, a coastal town, and it is pretty grim. Yeah. Grim by name, grim by nature, that it is. It's not the greatest place in the world. So in Grimsby, a coastal town, Andrew Kay oversees a vibrant scene. That was in a photograph, but I can't show you that. And in the early hours, it evaluates a catch of a lemon sole, haddock, and sheen catching the light. Oh, the sheen. At 7 a.m. They seals a deal, procuring £1,800 of fish on the daily dockside auction, and it represents DNA Fish Supplies Limited. Post-purchase, the fish will be expertly filleted from his £2,000 expenditure, about $2,500. These fillets will command a higher price wholesale and destined for restaurants, pubs, and fishmongers, dispersing across the expanse of the United Kingdom. This routine plays out regularly, filling the nation's culinary tapestry. You hear that? We've got a culinary tapestry in the UK. I thought it was just fish and chips. He's about to snog it, yeah. He's checking it out, he is, he dirty old bugger. Whatever you're into, I suppose, if you've been in the industry long enough, you'd seek any kind of pleasure, I suppose. So the haul is nearly weighing a ton and might appear substantial. However, when he initially ventured into the industry as a teenager, Kay, who is currently 45 years old, used to purchase several times more during that time. And the UK's fleet had the capacity to easily meet the nation's unending craving for fish and chips. It's fished in Nordic waters, probably, where the deeper, colder seas are. Anyway, nowadays traders have no choice but to depend on imports, such as Kay's situation, where most Nordic waters from Norway. Oh, look at him. Oh, don't they look lovely? Oh, bright-eyed they are. Bright eyes. That's about rabbits, isn't it? Anyway, so the box of haddock is, in Grimsby Fish Market. Oh, in the olden days, everybody was in black and white. If now they did get some sun. So Grimsby's decline mirrors the gradual fading of its identity. It's not the only one. There's lots of coastal fishing towns. It's pretty much happening to them as well, like Lowestoft and places like that. Well, now, much like the weathered signs of hanging across vacant buildings at the docks. Once celebrated as Europe's largest seaport and the vibrant hub of the UK seafood industry, and the town's bustling docks lined with banks, shops and cafes, constitute the miniature downtown of their own. But now that their vitality has withered, a transformation that is bemoaned by the locals, and Kay reflects on this transformation with a tinge of sorrow. remarking on how the town's cafes struggle to sustain themselves amidst the changes. Well, the industry that once thrived here has been eroded over decades, with the European Union and neighbouring countries frequently accused of unfair interference. And the subsequent Brexit, initially hailed as a means to reclaim. Where's it gone? It's jumped up. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Reclaim lost livelihoods. It appears to have compounded the challenges rather than alleviating them. You don't say. You were warned. You were told again and again and again. Oh, Project Fear, they said. Oh, crikey, flippin'
Kipper.
On a nice pillow. Well, Brexit resonated with places like Grimsby. It did, yeah. We want more fish, we do, yeah, okay. Which we've got no one to sell it to now, but yeah, that don't matter. We just get more fish. We'll swim with the fish. Now, you want to do that, you ought to be swimming with the sharks if you do that, because we've got sharks coming on our waters now. Fishermen are hauling fish and they're finding that they're half eaten by sharks. Big chunks out of them. Half a fish. Well, like Grimsby, which has not reaped the benefits. What benefits? Enjoyed by regions like London and the south eastern part of the UK. The town's support for Brexit was resounding, with 70% of Grimsby voters backing the move. And that sentiment echoed in other populist uprisings, such as the election of Donald Trump. Do you fancy a bit of bleach, anyone? A bit of bleach? Maybe a bright light or something. It's a UV light or something. Stick up your derriere. Well, in the US, and a rise of nationalist movements across Europe. Yeah, unfortunately. The Brexit promised to return to a bygone era. A time when the nation had autonomy. Autonomy? Okay. Sovereignty. Over its destiny. Particularly in fishing. It didn't do it very well last time, did it? Didn't help it. No. That's kind of why we went in the first place. They say we're the sick man of Europe. Well, British vessels once freely navigated the northern seas, engaging in competitions with international counterparts. Yet the reality of today's intricate web of global trade politics, red tape, and the limits of natural resources, less fish, has cast a different light on this nationalist narrative. The fact that fish are pretty much boiling alive because the molten pole caps, etc., etc. Literally. Temperature, because they can't maintain their temperature, you see. No, they require the sea to do it for them. They're not like us. Fish don't sweat. Oh, and obviously if you get too hot, you can't really cool yourself a sweat down either. But don't worry, we'll laugh at you because you're dying. If your name was Andrew Pearce, that is. And his co-horse. So remarks that the Brexit rhetoric of increased fishing opportunities was not born out of practice. Historical forces have stacked the odds against the fishers, often referred to as such in the UK. The fishers. Oh, not my friends, no. Well, the 1970s saw the loss of access to prolific fishing grounds as Iceland asserted control over waters extending up to 200 miles from its shores. Of course they did. Why the hell wouldn't they? We were stealing their fish. Plus we were overfishing. Then we had cod wars. The cod wars, you see. Yeah. Well, the UK's... Oh, it said that. There's a hide behind my camera. The UK's entry into the precursor of the EU further constrained its fishing industry, obliging it to adhere to the common fisheries policy, which imposed quotas. They're there for a reason. To curb overfishing and protect both the environment and the industry. Now, these restrictions, coinciding with a downturn in the industry, fueled resentment in the poor communities like Grimsby. Over time, fishing employment plummeted to 11,000 less than about half of what it had been, and the vessel registrations dwindled by a third. I suppose it didn't help when Spanish fishermen were coming up with it, but we've got Russian fishermen coming into UK waters, fishing our fish. Trawling it. What the hell? Well, and they sell it back to us. Anyway, ironically, a nation once known for its maritime prowess now grapples with a seafood trade deficit. Oh, amounting to 1.7 billion. Even after Brexit. Substantive change remains elusive. What change? Apart from it's worse. Just because... I don't know what happened to Brexit. Flipping hell, the fishermen were out there in their boats, weren't they, with a flipping... Oh, sheets on their stanchions and what have you. On the pulpits. And on the masts. Vote out. Save the fishing industry. Save the clock tower. Oh, substantive change remains elusive. Oh, you ain't a kidding. Oh, I get on. And an agreed upon arrangement ensures that the European nations will retain significant access until 2026, while quotas for the EU nations are set to gradually decrease by a quarter, and the situation is poised for renegotiation between the two parties beyond that point. Oh, look, there's a fisherman doing his nets. What fish them? They'll just sink to the bottom of the sea, they would. Let's have a look at the chat, shall we? Oh, get it out. It's gone all small. At least I can see more of it. I might have to make it a little bit bigger. I don't know if I can cope with that. Not quite as big as last time, that's it. Oh, there we go. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. It's just obvious, isn't it? It's obvious all along. It was never going to work. We knew that back then, and we know that now, and the evidence is just pouring in at the moment. Absolutely pouring in. Let's get to the point now. Okay, there's another one. It's another blooming disaster because of Brexit. Oh, crikey, it's getting boring now. I don't want to know. Oh, dear. Ben Shaw says, glad it's a drama. Top Smoke would be a bit insensitive if it was a comedy. Oh, man. Face palm. Have I missed... have you done any limericks? Hello, William Fagan. William Patrick Fagan. Just glad wettest July since records... What is it? Not air it in. Flippin' hell. Dry as a bone. My grass is crisp. Really crisp. I ain't got to cut it. It's good to pay money on petrol. I don't mind. Oh, dear. You know it's summer in Ireland when the rain is warmer. I know. And also, crikey. Because this is an old stone house, and you walk around the corner from the north side, you go around to the south side, and the heat radiating off the building. It almost cooks you. I flippin' hell. It's so hot. You can't touch the walls on the outside of the building. On that face. On there, that face, that wall. Absorb all the heat, you see. Really hot. It's just my pay hot. Okay, there we go. Oh, dear, we hear me. Bennett says, whatever happened to June Dunbury? I don't know. What happened to June Dunbury? What happened to... Oh, you mean June Mummery? Isn't she... she's got a fishing business as well, isn't she? Import-export business, like a fishmongers. You know, like a depot, like warehouses and whatever, you know. Last time I heard about her, she was on James O'Brien's show. And still trying to back up Brexit, she was. But she ain't going to admit it as shit, is she? She just blame everybody else. It's not that Brexit's a failure. It's how we've implemented Brexit is a failure.
Brexit hasn't been a triumph.
Oh, triumph. That's it, a triumph. I mean, that Brexit hasn't been a triumph. Oh, yeah, please. Boot the old like button, you know. Oh, we've got going on here. Scroll down. So, Dan, everyone has their priorities, right? No free lunch when it comes to preserving the health of the environment of fish to breed and propagate. No, there isn't. Most definitely. Currently, we're not doing that. And it's very much... it should be a concern. Overfishing. It's not just overfishing, though, is it? It's the fact that we're destroying the seabed. Literally destroying the seabed. These ships basically have flipping great beam that they drag across the bottom of the ocean, smashing everything in its wake, hoping that anything that's low down, like dabs and stuff like that, you know, flatfish that are on the bottom of the sea, you know, on the seabed, whatever, they come up and end up in the net. It's about getting as much as they possibly can, but they get everything after that, flipping dies and get crushed, and they can't even use it anyway. It's nuts. Marios. Oh, Joel Marios. I think I need a break for lunch. Talk to you all another time. Adios for now, all shorts. Okay, see-to-foo. I've lost my note. It's there somewhere. Yeah, take care, my friend. Be good. Take care, everyone, he says. Limerick, there was a Brexit idiot from Grimsby. Oh, that's it. Yeah, what else? There was a Brexit idiot from Grimsby, and he couldn't sell his what fish? What fish remind me of that? Oh, I can't think of one. Oh, no free lunch when it comes. Nope, there isn't. Yeah, I lost my post-it note. Is there somewhere? I didn't chucked it because I changed everything about it, you see. And it's I think I put it in this drawer, actually. It might be amongst these post-it notes. It might be. I feel annoyed myself now. It was on the post-it note. As you know, it's here somewhere. Oh, have I put it up there? Have I put it up there? Oh, I don't know. Cootaloo. I've actually got not over light. I've got 2 bits of angle line that I painted black, cleaned up and painted black, and I've screwed to the bottom of the shells. I use little magnets, and I can stick with post notes up there and up there. Looks a bit like you have a restaurant, you have the little things you pull down. So I think on my mind, it's sort of little reminders. Yeah, that's when I'm organised days, but I'm not at the minute. Hello, Perry. Captain Birdseye will be rolling in his watery gate. I bet you will. Yeah. Well, even Birdseye's not Birdseye really anymore, is it? Steve McGowan. You should see some videos about the Chinese fishing ships. They bribed Ecuador and are fishing the waters around the Galapagos. Oh, really? Have they seen a dodo? That's disgusting. Maybe we start. You know what we need to do? We need to say, no, we're not doing this kind of fishing anymore. We're going to make it illegal. Line caught only. Make it a sport, a pastime. Be fun. Price of fish will go through the roof, fine, but there you go. It's doing that anyway. Scrolling up. Ben says, stop this Brexit. I want to get off. Oh, it won't stop. It'll never stop. No, I know. It's painful. I did that video the other day, actually, about rejoining. And only covered a couple of points, really, in the sense of, like, EFTA and what have you. I can't see any way we can get back in at the moment. I really can't. We're not ready yet. I think we need to be in such a really bad way. And where everybody is accepting that we are. It's before it would even be considered in the UK. And then we're going to have to battle past EU bureaucracy through ascension. And then maybe it is part. I don't know. It's not going to be on the same terms, is it? We had before. I can't say it. Some people think we just they accept it on the old terms, but so much damage has been done. I don't think we might not even be able to get Article 49 through. Especially if we can't meet the criteria of Copenhagen. You mustn't be, what is it now? Is it 60%? You mustn't have over 60% of your GDP as debt. And we're 101. So we're not ready anyway, so, to meet the criteria. You could, through negotiation, they might relax on some things, what have you, but there'll be a baseline, won't there? There'll be a starting point. And then everything else will be a negotiation. How long is that going to take? A long time. The EU in no hurry, are they? It just have to run its course. We could be as desperate as we like. Let me say they are. I just have to step by step by step. I don't think. Some people say, "Oh, they won't want you back. Won't want you back." No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that they wouldn't accept it. I think they'll treat everybody equally. I really do. But they would expect us to toe the line. It's a rule-based system, you see, isn't it? It's not necessarily about feelings. The feelings only come with the veto. That's where the feelings would come in. Whether or not Greece wants its marbles back, or Gibraltar. Spain wants Gibraltar back. They're probably in glee at the moment anyway, because they've they beat England. Oh, I was quite sad about it in many ways, because if there was a football, I'm not a football person, but if there was going to be fault, it would be the Lionesses. Although it seems to be getting more and more commercialised and more. It's inevitable, really, isn't it? It's inevitable. I think that I don't know if she's in the team anymore. I can't remember her name now. She worked in a coffee shop. I think she went back to work after last time. So anyway, there we go to there. Let's have one quick last look in here. So glad everyone has their priorities right. Oh, okay. Top smoke, Limerick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Warm up. Okay. Right, we've got a Limerick, all right? Top Smoke is very kindly provided the Limerick. I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know what it's going to say, but we're going to find out, come back to read it. Right. There was a comedian called Jim who refused to call his wife him. She decided to leave, and the boy was he peeved when he had to wash his own... what? Rim. Pardon? Oh, Jim Davison's wife left him. I've seen Jim Davison live. I have to admit, he was hilarious live. He really was. And that was in the little Great Yarmouth pier. And it was he was very, very good. But this flipping hell, it was cramped in there. You're literally sitting on top of each other almost. But the atmosphere was amazing. And he just picked on people constantly. This day and age, you want me to do it because the things he's picking on, it was pretty misogynistic. It was, I think some things were a bit racist in that as well. This was a good many years ago. But it's all about context, I suppose. But he's a horrible piece of work, isn't he? He really is. I didn't know that at the time. You know what I mean? Me and Mr. Swindler, see, because it's something that was on, and we went in, booked our tickets, on the day, and we joined the audience. I have to admit, that was funny, But now he's a horrible, bitter little fat man. Like me. Well, anyway, I read an article the other week where a maid in Cologne had it put into her contract that she had to eat salmon only twice a week. And that was in the 1980s. Oh, 1880s. Oh, blimey. She had to eat salmon only twice a week in Cologne. I tell you what, though, the kids here, they eat like flippin' royalty. They do in the schools. The school dinners here are amazing. They do occasionally get the odd bit of rubbish like you do in the UK, but they get flippin' out. My granddaughter here, she has all sorts of stuff. Stuff that that's no, all the usual. Yeah, lots of fish dishes like mussels and salmon, stuff like that. But it sort of looks like proper food. Like real food. None of that sort of preheated stuff covered in bread crumb. Yeah, like Norfolk. Have you air conditioning, Marcus? Yes, I have, but if I turn it on, you won't be able to hear me. For the portable unit that we've got. We'd like to install it in the house, but we can't afford to do it at the moment. And also, you've got, 5 kilowatt to do, and that just do 2, maybe 3 rooms. It's a lot of electric, Yeah, we're just getting over our electric for the winter. Because we don't produce much in the winter, you see, so we kind of have to try and make it up in the summer. Yeah, we've got solar panels. Oh, it's Grimsby up north. It is up northeast, on the northeast coastline. And there's a bit of I don't like it there. I've been there a few times. It's literally grim. Brexit is our own Elm Street. What, nightmare? Elm Street nightmare, probably. Poor Ivanka, poor gardener, poor driver, poor cook. Are all these the people that are getting, strung up by Trump? I know the driver was, wasn't he? Yeah, by the indictments. He's got to go to jail, hasn't he? Surely. Not surely as in, yeah. He's got to go to jail, hasn't he? If he doesn't go to... There's something seriously wrong if he doesn't. What? I didn't say that. Did you say that? Trump is getting his trials postponed until 2047? He'll be dead. Really? Is that right? Steve McGowan. 2047? How can that be right? That won't be right. That's taking the piss. It really is. There was a fisherman from Grimsby. His haul is now forever flimsy. He crashed on the rocks and he crossed the wrong box. And he's notoriously stingy. Oh, stingy. Is it stingy or stingy? Stingy. Thanks for that. Only thing I'm sure of is that Trump will see jail time. Rejoining the EU is and will remain an unknown quantity. Well, what's going on, mate? What did I just do? Don't need that. Move that over there. Entity at the moment. It is yeah. Unfortunately, I know I sound negative about it. Yeah, idea of rejoining. I just don't feel it happen. I really don't. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't see it myself. I really can't. So I need an article. I read an article the other week. Also, skip that one. Grimsby North. Done that one. Okay, now scroll down. Oh, the Trump thing's a lie. Okay, cheers. I was like, that would be a bit. Just saying that Trump will never go to jail. I hope so. I just want to see him pick up the soap. Stingy. Okay, cheers, Vendetta. Salmon coated with honey and whole grain mustard. Oh my god. Oh, you went wrong. We do that as well. Also, like ricotta one as well. It's really nice. Do like salmon. It's very expensive now, though. Okay. Oh, they're asking for an indefinite postponement, and there's like the judges that he appointed will give it. Oh, God, give in to his demands. Okay. Well, we'll see. Oh, they've asked to 2026. It's a bit of a flight risk as well, isn't he? Being allowed back in under the same rules, no chance. No, I would say so, Tamsin. That ain't gonna happen, is it? I can't say it. It's a shame, but we've done it for ourselves, you know. They call it democracy, you see. So, as Remainers, we have to, live with it, I suppose. Okay, I've already got out of the UK. I live in here in France, we're happy, but our rights aren't the same as they were before. We've still got to do stuff that we wouldn't have to do, you know. And we've already done stuff that we wouldn't have to do. So, cheers, Reagan. Trump lawyers are asking for. I've done that one already. I don't want the same rules. Vendetta says, I don't want the same rules as before. The traitors destroyed that, they did. And bring in on the Euro and Schengen, and that'll be the best revenge. I think the EU are going to want to be convinced. All the member states will want to be convinced that the UK is committed. What better way to commit? Accepting the Euro. And then we will have to worry about exchange rates. There again, you won't have control. What happened to the Bank of England? Become pointless, wouldn't it? Almost. They tried to rearrange it in 2025. Oh, I'd say. Cheers, oh, the judge just said no. Okay. Oh, a limerick! Oh, crikey, can't see it a minute. I need to scroll up. There you go. Okay. Limerick. Oh, I've got another limerick. There was a subscriber called Barry, whose limerick he thought was quite merry. He put it in the stream But he was too clean. In fact, it was bordering on wary. Sorry, Perry. This is like, I don't know, a limerick off. We need a mic down moment. Yeah, throw the mic down moment. That's what we need. Oh, there was 18 co-conspirators, and they will flip on Trump. Yep, leaving him to be indicted alone, and we'll definitely see the inside of a jail cell. Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope there'll be a big geezer in there with him. It's a little bit frisky. Oh, he'd probably get his soul on his own, wouldn't he? And he'd probably be like that geezer on Porridge, you know. I forgot his name now. Yeah, sort of running the prison. Context says Germany consented to the euro as one price for reunification. The UK can do it too. Yeah. Picking up salmon. My son is on an island off Alaska on a small skip netting salmon. Powerful man he is. Never has done a test so physically taxing. Fishing is hard flipping graft, isn't it? You know, long days away from family, you know, for several weeks, if not months at a time. It just must be really tough. Don't like or care about Trump. There are politicians here in the UK that should be facing legal action too, what Boris Johnson should have done. Actually, Rishi Sunak. He should be locked up. And his wife. Lock them up. And the rest of the Tory party. And maybe Labour, considering the direction that they're going. 2024, Trump gets an arse like a windsock. The wind will blow across his head. Oh. Shawshank Redemption will be like a fairy tale for him. Thanks for that top snake. Got a different hat on there. I need an NRA hat. I need a berry, actually. I need to get a berry. I ain't got a berry yet. And I also want a proper cowboy hat. That's what I want. I'd like a Forester hat. Yeah, like a proper, not the ridiculous huge thing like that you got like on oh Craig, what's it called now? Starsky and Hutch, not Starsky and Hutch. The Starsky and Hutch, not Starsky and Hutch. Roscoe Pinko Train, that one. And the sheriff has got a whopping great flipping thing. Yeah, almost, yeah. Like an umbrella on the head. I don't know. A Forester hat. That's like, yeah. I quite like a Forester hat. Anyway. I've got a thing about hats. I do apologise. I like hats. I haven't got a berry yet. I like some kind of, like an Asian-y type hat, but it's a bit warm for them at the moment. I'll be for the winter, I reckon. I just like hats. Reform treason laws, yeah, and then apply it to the Tories for the last 14 years. Definitely. Yes, please. Something needs to be done. You can't go on like this. We need to pass laws that, well, makes it illegal to lie in Parliament. Or to deliberately lie as a politician. Because that's what they're doing all the while, isn't it? It's just... You have to have degrees of, I suppose. There was a gimp called Top Smoke who thought he would crack a quick joke. It went over his head and he went off to bed, all alone to have a quick stroke. We've got a battle. We have a Limerick battle in our midst. That we do. Is it true, Top Smoke? Is it true? A 10-gallon hat, that's the one, 10-gallon hat. Not that 10-gallon hat, 'cause they're huge, those things are, aren't they? But, yeah, just a Forester. Cheers, Reagan. Oh, blimey. Oh, okay, cheers, Reagan. I'm off, guys. Have a great weekend. If you can come hang with me tomorrow evening, I will. I will see you tomorrow evening. If I don't, I forgot. It'll be my own stupid fault. I'll be one of losing out. But, yeah, Reagan, are you 10 o'clock on Monday? Actually, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock Monday. It'll be 10 o'clock my time. Yes, 9 o'clock UK time is on Monday evening. Bum, 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 bum. That's funny. Oh, anyway, all right, baby girl, you're all right. A little doggy there. Let's just feed her, and then we'll. You got to make an effort, girl. It's hot. Fight you for it. Ow! God, I deserve that. There's Wally. Wally in there? Nope. No Wally. Oh, no, he's left me. There. Oh, well, never mind. There you go. Tiny little bit I gave you. Right. Oh, not just saying. Take care. Good evening, Reagan Elite. Cheers, Reagan. Night, all night, all night, all. Our justice system of bringing corrupt officials to account is poor. Well, it doesn't happen, does it? What about Michelle Mone? You know? Why isn't she locked up? No, she got locked up. We just see her in these posh restaurants and stuff. Spending shitloads of your money. They're poets, but they don't know it. Oh. Oh, very good. Right, anyway, back into the what's it we do for thingamajiggy. There we go. So, during the agreement's inception, Barry Deeds, who was the CEO of the National Federation of Fishermen's Organisation, at the time expressed that the industry had been sacrificed, you don't say, by the then Prime Minister Boris Johnson, you don't say, and Martin Boyers, the CEO of the Grimsby fish market, characterises the situation as one of the mere rhetoric and unfulfilled. Well, not be funny, some of this rhetoric was offensive, it was racist, it was quite horrendous, and yet you fell for it. Now you're whinging. All it done, it tickled you. It tickled you. It just brought to the surface, it did. Yeah? Brought to the surface, you're tickling a fish, you see. Yeah, it brought to the surface your nasty side, your, you know, keep the immigrants out. Stop people going nicking our fish and all that sort of stuff. It wasn't really about the fish. No, it was about hate. That's what I think. Some of the rhetoric that was flying about at the time by the fishermen was not just offensive, it was grotesque. Do I feel sorry for them? No, I do feel sorry for the people who didn't necessarily agree with that, and also there are fishermen, obviously, who didn't vote for this. Not many, but there is. Same with the farmers and that. I watched a clip by Liz Webster of Save British Farming. I do actually like the woman. She's really good, but I disagree with her in this case. Because she was going on about how the farmers just feel they've been lied to, and that's the same old rhetoric, you know. And they keep getting the raw end, they keep getting negative rhetoric, what have you, not rhetoric, attacked, verbally attacked online, say, well, you voted for blah, 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 blah. A lot of them did. The majority of farmers voted for Brexit, not all of them, obviously, but the majority did. And now they don't like it. They don't like it because it's affecting them. Stuff everybody else. I don't care about that. So commitments. Oh, well, commitments, okay. Unfulfilled commitments. Even though he stands by his decision to support Brexit. This is the mentality of these people. They are just Brexit idiots. I'm sorry. I'll just say as I see it, they are idiots. You stand by your decision to support Brexit. But Brexit has failed. And you're saying Brexit has failed. It was always going to fail. You put barriers up to trade. You don't trade. Simple as that. Well, Mike Cohen, the present head of the Federation, acknowledges that the Brexit has introduced challenges into trade and with the EU, as if they didn't know what was going to happen. Well, if they didn't think we were going to have any barriers, there's something wrong with you. You're a third country. Of course, it can be blooming barriers. You're not a part of the EU. We haven't got the key to the door. No. Never been 21 again. No. Previously, the UK's largest market. Yeah, the EU. You see. And now these fishermen, these fishmongers, they're having to try to sell the fish to Asia, to Japan, places like that. Costs a flipping fortune. Price yourself out the market. You're not going to sell as many fish. So shellfish isn't particularly favoured by the British population, and the likes of lobster, crab, and langoustines, which are abundant in the coastal waters, are prominently destined for the foreign markets. Obviously, Scottish fishing pretty much suffered in this one. Interestingly, British consumers display a stronger preference for imported haddock and cod. Probably Russian. Well, fished by Russians. Now, this preference has led to a sense of disappointment and a loss for the towns of Grimsby, whose historical pride was rude. Oh my giddy, that was a giant hornet. Oh, lovely. Keep away from me. How do you get in? Oh, he's got inside my light. I've got soft boxes here on a big light up there, and it seems to be a bit of fly catcher. And he's got inside. So he might die in there, a bit of luck. Hope so. Anyway, where was I? Surprisingly, despite its once powerful maritime influence, that was built a vast empire. The UK now finds itself with a seafood trade deficit around 1.7 billion in the previous year. And Grimsby, a town of approximately 85,000 residents, located around 200 miles north-east of London, has its identity deeply entwined with seafaring. Well, understandably so. Oh, he's come out again. Oh, he's inside again. He's how big he is. You hear him? He's trapped inside my light box. My soft box. Anyway, that's disconcerting. That's harassing me, though. Anyway, it stands a bronze statue. That's the Gothic church. Yeah, adjacent to a Gothic church stands a bronze statue commemorating a fisherman donned in a slicker, bending over the side of his boat to draw in a net. The statue serves as a tribute to the lives lost at sea, including those aboard 30 vessels during the 1950s. Now, the reality of fishing is a blend of potential profit and peril. And in the 1970s, Grimsby boasted a fleet of numerous trawlers, and crews would embark on extended journeys at sea, only to return home with their pockets brimming they were, with earnings all cracking, they're rolling it, they were. These are the individuals, often dubbed 3-day millionaires, would indulge in lavish bespoke suits and revelry at the local pubs. Oh, they get drunk, they do. And the local community fondly reminisces about their forefathers and grandfathers who embarked on their initial seafaring occupations as young as 14 on a typical weekday afternoon in July. Pete Romney, now 71, enjoys a beer at the Tivoli Tavern on Old Market Place, where recounting his reminiscing, you could say, his own fishing experiences. Yeah, these days, the only fishing I get, to witness is the fishing that's trying to get access to my computer. Yeah, well, he recollects, he does. I used to have an entire wardrobe filled with suits. I did, yeah, it's a fisherman had suits. Yeah, when do you get to use them? When do you get to wear them things? Anyway, nowadays it's rare to spot anyone in formal attire. Of course it is. No one wears a suit these days, you plonker. Talking about flipping well, living in the past. Stupid man. Oh, there he is. I don't think the suit looks like he's not exactly a clothes hanger, is he? No. Ship ahoy! Well, fishing continues to maintain its essential status with the town's operations. Approximately 6,000 individuals are employed across 50 processing facilities, responsible for packaging imports from Iceland, Norway and the Faroe Islands, destined for UK supermarkets. Unfortunately, the landscape has shifted since its last November, with the closure of one factory and the potential closure of 2 more looming on the horizon. Now, this situation has resulted in the loss of hundreds of jobs and the jeopardy of several others. Now, the impact of Brexit, don't forget, it's not just the people who work in these places, it's all the support businesses. The people transporting the fish from point A to point B, it's the people doing doing all the checking and the testing and all that sort of stuff. You know, the packaging, everything. Transportation. Well, the impact of Brexit has also contributed to the perception of the industry's decline in a unique manner. Significantly, a third of the workforce in fish processing comprises of EU nationals. Oh, surprise, surprise. And the aftermath of Brexit has prompted some of them to depart from the UK. Also, the pandemic, also the lockdowns, many did actually leave because of that. This has further accentuated the feeling of industry gradually losing its vitality. What vitality? It's stinky. Why would you want to do that job? Oh, it's all stinky and slimy. Poor little fishies. Should be swimming in the sea, they should. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well. And we've got technology as well, apparently. Well, there you go. Let's have a look at the chat. Right. I own a suit, says Joel. Oh, I think, do not know where it is though, since when I use it, I look, well, last time me and my brothers went to a wedding, we looked like mobsters in a Goodfellas movie. I've got a linen suit like that. I literally look like a mobster. Mobster? Yeah, mobster. Yeah. Like the Italian mafia. Fish is horrible, full of radiation. Well, it is now, isn't it? And PFAs. Polyfluoroalkyls. You know, PFA chemicals. That flippin' hornet. He ain't getting out. Top smoke, this is for Perry. Okay. It's an old cup got for third place in the Scottish Square Dancing Championships. Oh, well done, Perry. Oh, I own a suit. Scroll up. What am I missing there? What am I missing? Another limerick. They have a poll on the Express asking if William and Kate should have so much time off. And the Express readers voted 82%. Oh, crikey. They said yes. That's stupid. That's fixed. No one's going to say yes to that. That's fixed. That's daft. Why should they have any time off? Well, some time off. They can have Sunday mornings to go to church. That'll do. Crikey. Yeah, take it, Reagan. He's already gone. I'm only messing, says Perry. I'm only messing. Oh. I do like the limericks. I have to admit, they're fun. I do that, yeah. So I'd like to encourage them. They're brilliant. I do appreciate it. There was a younger hawker from Crewe who filled up her fanny with glue. She said with a grin, if you pay to get in, you can pay to get that out of it too. Oh, God. Oh, we've got another one. I'll make it out. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. Phil was a king of Realm Knob who decided to clash with the Rob. He used up his time with Labour, shill, wine. Now he's lost all of Allshort's Bob. Or maybe. I don't know. He had 308 people watching the Labour Social. So obviously they're all from his channel. Yeah, 308 people watching. I noticed that Max's Max subscribers is not as many. It used to go up there 400, you see. And it was only about 250 at the time. So it's come down considerably. On the live show, that is. They have a poll on Express asking if William and Kate... Oh, done it already, haven't I? Chase Dragon, there we go. Oh, Mr. Limerick. What, have I done it now? I've done Limerick now, haven't I? I've done it now. Yeah, done that one. Done it. I'm looking... Have I listed any more? No, done that one. Gimp. British fish. Brown kippers. What, brown kippers? What, like that?
Kipper.
Maybe. Something like that. I remember when All Shorts was a political channel, but now it's a Limerick face-off. Like a dance-off. Oh man, but Dexter says Joel. Hello. Like I said, leftist squabbling. Okay. I remember when All Shorts was a political channel. Oh, fill the bill. Brown kit, Genie Bot. Okay, Top Smoke. Oh, bum. Right. Okay, where are we? Bum. Ooh, fish. Oh, God. Unbelievable. Why would you do that to yourselves, eh? Huh? If it isn't for the fact that, the fish are getting eaten by the sharks. Literally, they're bringing in fish with big chunks out. But at least, maybe, they are.
They're now British fish, and they're better and happier fish for it.
No, I don't think they are. They've been eaten by sharks if not getting caught. Well, you've always got technology's impact. Is that really interesting? Not really. The parents of Grimsby, sure. No. Oh, look at him. Okay, not really. Oh, okay. Returning to the bustling fish market, the CEO, Martin Boyers, finds a moment to enjoy a cup of tea once the morning auction frenzy subsides, and he reflects on the ongoing decline of the industry since Brexit, knowing that the fresh fish landings in Grimsby have ceased and replaced entirely by container shipments, despite having personally supported Brexit. Again, another one. With no regrets, another one. Boyers candidly shares that his perceives long-standing flaws in the European model. Here we go. However, he acknowledges that this shift has proven detrimental to the fishing sector. Yet he still supports it. Fucking idiot. He humorously remarks that if the decision had solely revolved around fish, he would have opted to remain within the European Union. What? Following the auction, another seasoned merchant, Patrick Salmon, aptly named, begins the newly acquired haddock in brine, and his basically salt water, isn't it? And his next destination is a smoker house he acquired 7 years prior, where he will hang the fish above the smouldering wood shavings, probably hickory or something like that. And this trade is not just a livelihood, but is also calling deeply embedded into his identity. Patrick Salmon, both a name and product, includes his renowned smoked fish and haddock, cherished by upscale UK restaurants and customers who order by mail. Probably little little ice blankets or something, little ice pillows. Now, despite his dedication, Patrick Salmon finds himself perturbed by the dual challenges of pandemic-induced restaurant closures and the rising labour costs due to inflation. Labour costs is Brexit. Lack of people. We ain't got the people. We can't hold them anymore. They can't get here. Brexit. Stupid visa system. Who's going to do that other crap? Well, dismissing the notion that Brexit might have had offered any aid, he voices his scepticism. Yeah, dismissing the notion that Brexit might have offered any aid, he voices his scepticism. With a touch of curmudgeonly charm, I don't know what that means, he contrasts the scale of the UK fish industry to the lawnmower industry. How can you compare them? They're totally different. Emphasising that the perceived lack of substantial concern for the former. In essence, Patrick Salmon downplays the potential positive impact of Brexit on the industry, reflecting on prevailing sentiment of difference between its fate. Well, like you say, Brexit shit. It really is. Anyway, I think I'm going to call that it. We're up to 2 hours. I am just going to leave you with...
So this is me and George and Kaylin in Grimsby town. We've just had a really good day.
For a second, I'm just going to bring it up a bit bigger so you can see. There you go. This is Mike Goldsworthy, the guy on the right who's speaking. And we're going from town to town to town and seeing, trying to work out what the effects of Brexit are. He's a good guy, Mike, actually. He's all right.
Brexit document. So this is me and George and Kaylin in Grimsby town. We've just had a really good day filming out here. People filleting fish down in the old town, down in some of the pubs, and hearing all the stories here. So Brexit documentary is going well. We're going to wrap up the last of the filming, I think, over the next week or so.
Yeah.
Probably about that, right? Then we go into editing.
Yeah. Then we go into editing, which will take a couple of weeks, but there's massive amounts of footage now. There's basically 2,700
He's behind the microphone.
To go
Directional.
across the UK to find out exactly how Brexit's affected every type of community. So it's been unbelievably
and we've got some really, really good footage from lots and lots of interviews, lots of places, and it's probably going to do our heads in trying to cut that down and assemble that into a story. But the massive footage is there.
Yeah.
So it's a great place to be in, and watch the space.
Yeah, it's all in here now.
All right.
Take it.
Cool. All right. See you later, guys.
Well, that's going to be rather interesting. It's Byline TV, which is basically Byline Times. And I think that's going to be a bit of an eye-opener, because people are speaking out against Brexit now, and people who voted for it. So it's getting interesting. It'd be interesting to see the ones who actually still think it's a great idea. That would be quite interesting. Anyway, I'll first say hello or goodbye or whatever in the chat. Woofle. No worries. I don't know when I'm going to go live again. Sometime in the future. I don't know when it's going to be. It might be my usual time, but I'll see. That's whether or not I can warrant the time or not, you see. So it's a bit like that. Oh, Jeremy. Just turned out, so Mad Monk can bar me. Okay. Yep, I'm now going to sign off now anyway, so... I end up burning my house down. What's this been said here? Mad Monk, let's donate loot if all short starts woofling. What do you mean waffling? What's woofling? Have you heard of a book written by Seymour Butts? No, I haven't, no. Oh, Seymour Butts! Oh! You kind of got me. Sort of. But then I realised straight away. It's not quite. I love fried fish with fried potatoes and rice and salad. Oh, sounds great. I know, Ginger, that's really cool. You can have a look at your tree and your signs. Artemis and Gingers and that. Ginger's giraffe. Even fish and chips are out of favour. A poll I saw today, around 60% of Brits eat fish and chips these days. It's too expensive in many places. Some places are still reasonable, but a lot of places are way over the price. Expensive. Fish is expensive. What I've noticed is a lot, you don't necessarily get cod, you're just getting whitefish of some description. pollock or something like that. Which is, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just saying it's not necessarily cod. So yeah. Yeah, Nigel Farage needs something that he does. Nigel Farage needs to be called out for his lies. Yeah. They fell for it, didn't they? You know? It's not just about lies. I'm sorry, but everyone had the opportunity to check it out themselves. Though they weren't told they were lies. They weren't told, well, how do you believe that they're rubbish for? They wanted to believe it. That's the problem. They wanted it. They wanted it. The lies weren't even convincing. They weren't. But they wanted it so much they were blinded. Blinded by the Brexit. That's it. Yeah. They wanted it. And the same with the flipping the farmers and that as well. They wanted it. So yes, they were easy to persuade. Yes, they got suckered. But they still wanted it. You know? They wanted the lies to be true. And the lies would not be funny. Some of them were just nasty. The breaking point poster and stuff like that. So I don't have that much sympathy. I really want to, you know. In fact, I made a little video about it earlier, actually. And I actually want to. I actually want to have a little bit of sympathy for them. It's not hate anymore. I've got past that. I think it's more about, I feel pity for them, actually. I'm more pity. Pity that they're so narrow-minded and bigoted. There you go. Yes, but the prize is up. Oh, from dancing. Okay, dancing. Okay, what we're dancing. Da, 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 da. Okay, there we go. What? Down. Find out what waffling is. I know what waffling is. I do tend to waffle sometimes. I'm about to have a look. All right, before I go, I'm about to have a look. I'm not going to be leaving any videos anymore, so you know, because I just keep getting basically videos taken down because of it. So I can't do that anymore. I can't take the risk. I'll just get blacklisted. I'll get strikes. So what is waffling? Oh, it's an affectionate term for more than one dog. It's an alternative to dogging, doggos, doggos dig it, oh, flippin' hell. Doggos, doggies, and pups. It's woofling. I didn't even know that. Okay. Liberty woofles. What? What? Levers are as bad as the cult of the orange turd. That they are. They wanted to believe. Just can't believe you, I believe you. Oh, don't encourage him. Top swear. Fish is full of worms and cod is the worst. It is that's got a little tiny little, yeah. That's why you're supposed to cook it. Yeah, because I like sushi as well, so. Alright, so anyway, thanks a lot, everybody, and thanks for joining us. Thanks for the super chats and stuff, and that's it. And participating in the chat and watching the videos, of course. And thank you to all the spanners, and mainly in here now, but he's also spannering as well. And thanks Mad Bunk and LP Dollars as well. So good night, everybody, and I hope you have a lovely week. Yeah, and don't get too hot, and drink plenty of water. I finished mine. Oh, it's gone. I have to finish my beer next instead. So anyway, I am gonna say ta-ta. So ta-ta. Okay, I will watch a big live stream. Okay? Ta-ta. Obviously, that was for Top Smoke. Ta-ta. Be missing you too. Just saying.